gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I want to do a Subnautica playthrough with no base. I technically will have a base, but I'm going to be operating on the Cyclops mostly. Vehicles are allowed, but I'm doing it without a base. And I want to hopefully beat this in the weekend. Because it's Friday. Holy shit, that's kind of loud. Can I skip this? I've watched it 20 times. I feel like I shouldn't skip it.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
But I will talk over it. I've played through Subnautica quite a couple times. In my last few playthroughs, I've been trying to give myself a challenge for that playthrough. So my first couple playthroughs, I didn't challenge myself. The challenge was beating the game. Easy game, but that was the challenge. But my most recent playthrough, for example, I restricted myself to one large room. Which isn't really restricting. One large room is... I'm not even kidding. You can do everything you need to do in one large room. Now, I did allow myself a scanner room and 2 moon pools, but I did not build anything. So I just decided somewhere to put my vehicles. Because I didn't want to have to deal with charging them. Now, oh shit. How will I charge my vehicles? Or any batteries? Or power cells? Oh. I actually hadn't thought about that. Because the Cyclops, you can't charge power. I mean, you can charge power cells with the Cyclops, but it's not as moment of silence. Man, I have not played Subnautica in a long time. Hell yes. What was I saying? Oh, the Cyclops can charge power cells, but not really at the same rate that... It's not 100% efficient. If you charge a power cell with the Cyclops, it will drain more than one power cell. So that's not going to work. I can just make new batteries, but that'd be a pain. Until I can get the, maybe we should put our... I was going to say maybe we should put our base next to the thermal plant. I'm not going to have actually one base location, which is going to be interesting. I kind of found a perfect base location in my last playthrough. Not found, I looked on Reddit and I was like, ooh, that looks great. It was in the grassy plateaus and it was next to one of the crash sites and I was like, this is perfect. Just gonna break some of this and then we'll make a scanner tool soon. So I get some... What's the scanner tool recipe? Is it a battery and titanium? I think so. Every time I replay this game, I eventually do memorize the recipes again, but it takes a second. I will be allowed to use the life pod, of course. The game would be unbeatable if I couldn't use the life pod. But yeah, so I'll have to get the thermal charger, which for the Cyclops, which is going to take a long time to do. Yeah, it is a battery and titanium. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The thermal charger, I might have to just rush doing that. I can't. It's in one of the Degassi bases, right? Or no? Isn't it in a? I'm pretty sure it's in a place in the dunes. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in a dune wreck. So I'm probably gonna end up going to the dunes kind of early, which is gonna be a challenge. I'm just going there in a plucky Seamoth. But I can't think of any other way I'll be able to charge batteries than with the thermal charge. Oh wait, doesn't the Seamoth have a solar panel upgrade? I'll charge it in the sun. So there's that solution. Okay, we have that. I think the prawn also has a thermal charger. I don't know. Now, what I am thinking is that the Seamoth, not the Seamoth, the Cyclops does only have room for one vehicle. It does only have room for one vehicle. So I'm gonna build the Seamoth, of course. But once I do that, I might just... No, this is Subnautica 1. Subnautica 2, I'm on PS5. So Subnautica 2 is not on PS5. It's still in early access. And honestly, even if it was on PS5 in early access, because it's only on Xbox and PC, I probably wouldn't play it. Not because I don't want to. Subnautica is my favorite game ever. I'm not even exaggerating. Subnautica is easily my favorite game of all time. But what are you goddamming to? But I feel like playing a game in early access kind of experiencing the game in its as a finished product, which I think kind of like sours the experience a bit. I'm sure Subnautica 2 is very fun, but I want to experience it as a complete, as it's going to be. Do you know what I mean? And if I play it in early access, I feel like that kind of little bitch. Couldn't get me. Fucking loser. Hey. Here, I'm gonna grab this sulfur. Dude, all you have to do those crash fish, when they start swimming at you, you don't even have to swim away from them. You just swim past them, and they can't turn around fast enough to catch up with you. What should we do? I'm gonna get... Where's creep vines? Here we go. I'm gonna grab some seed clusters so I can make some fins, because I do not like how slowly I'm swimming right now. What was I saying before that? Oh, so, to catch you up, the challenge for this playthrough, because I've played through this game too many times, frankly, the challenge is, because I've been trying to, like, challenge myself with each new playthrough. I'm not going to waste my battery scanning base pieces. Actually, I could put that in the Cyclops. Okay, I will scan it. Okay, I thought that was a... I don't know, I would think it was a Cyclops fragment. Anyway, I like to challenge myself every playthrough. It's a new, challenge that applies to the entire playthrough. And the challenge for this one is I cannot build a base. Now, I can build vehicles, and once I build the Cyclops, that'll be my... Hell yeah. That'll be my main base. My only base. But it'll be like a little mobile base. But I can't build a actual static base. You know what I mean? So that's the challenge for this one. Once we get the Cyclops built, it's gonna make it a lot more like a regular playthrough, but the issue is your vehicles, they don't run forever. They need to be charged. And the problem is, you cannot charge things with the life pod. The only way to charge a battery or a power cell is to build a battery charger or power cell charger in your base. But if I don't have a base, I can't do that. So, when it comes to charging tools, it's really just going to have to be making new batteries. So I'm just going to have should I go down there? There's a brain coral right there. Dude, I'm such a jackass. I didn't even grab the creepvine seed clusters I went over there for. But so the the sea moth has an upgrade that lets it charge in the sun. I'm not going to scan this. Maybe a waste of time. We got sea moth fragments for here. Hell yeah. I don't need this. I'm not going to waste charge on it. Yes. Can we get a third? What was I saying?
30 seconds.
There's a third sea moth fragment right there. Grab that in a bit. So the sea moth can charge in the sun with that solar panel module, and the Cyclops can charge when next to a thermal vent. We can grab that sea moth fragment and we can do whatever. We build fins, but I'm gonna grab the sea moth fragment first. Laser cutter fragment, nice. I'm not scanning some of these things, like the bioreactor fragments or the scanner room fragments, because I really don't want to waste my charge on like flavor text scans, because they're all things I've already read before, and it's like it doesn't actually do anything for me. So I'm gonna try and save my scans just for blueprints because our charge is limited.
Oxygen.
But as I was saying, damn it, what was that? Oh yeah, I'm not scanning like a lot of base stuff because some of these base items can be put in the Cyclops, but a lot of them can't. Like, why would I waste my power and my time on scanning the bioreactor fragment when I don't need that? I'm never going to build that in this playthrough. Here, I'm gonna make. Forgot to grab. Damn. The things. Yeah, the seed clusters. Of course I did. Okay, I need that for as well. So I'm gonna find some here. Keep thinking the reef backs are ghost leviathans. Yeah, some of that stuff I'm just never gonna use. Like, I don't need to. There's a lot of stuff that I have scanned many times before. I don't need the database entry on Stalker. You know what I'm saying? It's something I've seen multiple times, and it's a waste of power at this point. But really, the instant we build the Cyclops, I want to rush to get the thing from the dunes. I'm gonna make silicone under. I should have used one of those on the lubricant. That's fine.
updated to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available
Always
materials.
listen to
For your
them.
safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Forgot we have these. And third tool. I lose my train of thought concerningly quickly. And oh, it's actually a good thing that I made. It's a good thing I made both of those in the silicone. Everything like it.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
One mechanic that I wish was more important, I guess, in this game is these solar power cells. They only recharge during the day, obviously. They're solar power cells. But how much crafting are you doing at night to run those out? I know there's mods where that's a bigger deal because they increase the power consumption of the fabricator, but still. Okay, what should we do now? So let's just keep scanning blueprints. So, bladderfish.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a prudent survival strategy.
Copper? Copper. Easy. Give me the keeper. Come on. Here, little buddy. I could have made a second oxygen tank, but wait, don't I just need glass to upgrade it? Oh, piece of shit. Fuck you.
Acquired. Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with
I have one of these so I can make lubricant. I know that's part of this team map recipe.
Oxygen.
I'm trying to remember when the game actually, like... Because one of my issues with this game is that you don't have to go to every location. Like, the bulb zone, there's no reason. It's cool. I like the bulb zone, but I have no reason to go there in most places. And in a couple of them, I don't go there. Hopefully that changes with Subnautica 2. But the dunes... Oh, I need titanium as well. It's just glass. I need titanium and silver. Motherfucker! Sure, you know what, I'll keep it. Just in case of emergencies, that could be useful. Emergency glide. Battery, copper wire. And no titanium. tutorial so fast. You really quickly forget just how slow finless swimming is. Because, I mean, you can get fins within, honestly, if it's your first goal, you can make fins within, like, under a minute, probably. Maybe a little over. And sometimes pretty fine is a bit of a swim. I should be looking for copper. I don't know what I'm doing.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Alright. Already checked this box. I think I have it. Let me just make sure.
Passing 100 meters.
Nice.
Oxygen
Good.
efficiency decreased. 30 seconds. Acquired.
Kind of pushing it here. I'm sure I would have been fine if I didn't put that on. But maybe I'll adopt this spare tank philosophy. I know tons of people love carrying spare tanks with them. I've never really gotten it. Once you get the ultra high capacity tank, there's honestly zero reason to bring a spare tank with you. Unless you're trying to swim to like the Lost River on one tank, or maybe not on one tank, but without a vehicle or something. Then, because I have had to do that where I'll struggle to. Like one time I died in the Lost River, and I had to swim all the way down there to reach my Cyclops, and I died like twice, I think, before I finally got there. Oh, that's good. I heard another one. Take it. I don't know why I'm grabbing so much. I don't need this much cake sulfur. What do you need it for besides the repair tool and the what did I just use it on? I made something else with it just a second ago. I already forgot. I'll be back in a bit. I'm sorry. I was gone quite a bit longer than I expected to be. What were you doing? Make a new battery. Acid mushrooms. Right. Okay. Battery.
The seed line will increase your effective exploration range.
Ooh, I should make that.
Safety, please pack supplies for long journeys. Stay
I'm gonna hop off in just a second because I want to play Arkham Knight, but we'll make that real quick. We'll go get. I want to get the rebreather. I'm gonna hop off for a bit because I want to play Batman. There's some free fire. These guys, they swim faster than you, but they're really easy to catch. They take a second, but they slow down when they turn. It's, you know. Sometimes you can get right behind them, and by then it's too late. They'll notice you, but it'll be too late for them to do it. They're fucking. I really don't need that.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Wait, I just need a sea glide. Why am I not using it? Hell yeah. Oh my god! Jesus, I forgot how fast a sea glide is. Golly.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I should do a vegetarian playthrough. Be funny. But how? I know there's plants, but... Oh, do we have a life pod?
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't want us. This might happen. Our pod was
And then this is life pod 17, right? Or no, this is life pod 4. No, this is life pod 17.
Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded.
This is the bitch who, she had a tourist with her, and the tourist... I'll check that out, too. The tourist, like, lit a distress flare and it caught the fuel line, right? I'm not even kidding, that tourist is the stupidest character in the game. Portal.
PDA data.
Actually, yeah, this. I can use this. This I can use without making a base, but I'm not gonna try. Let me scan you. on. There we go. One more. Here it is. Nice. Maybe I'll hop off after making the sea moth. Let's see. Well, we got a sealed door there. What's in this box? Sea glide. Don't need. Another sea glide. Oh, that's actually, that's really good environmental storytelling. Let me catch your breath real quick. This life pod thing was just talking about they're patching up their emergency sea glide, and there's a sea glide sitting outside of it. That's really cool. But this bitch just.
Really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80
Or
kilograms.
no, this is.
30 kilometers an hour.
Who's the one? Okay, there's another life pod that's in the creepvine forest, where a tourist catches a fuel line and kills both of them. It's not this one, obviously, but they're like this deep underwater, and this woman lights a distress flare, which is stupid for multiple reasons. 2, you're not that deep underwater. I get that 20 meters is pretty deep. That's like 60 feet. Which, you know, if you've ever been in like a pool, like an indoor pool room, you know, sometimes they have dive pools, and those are only like 15 feet deep, I think. Gotta grab this. Definitely not that. Those are only like 15 feet deep, I think. And they look like real deep, right? Oh, wait, this is dive pool depth. Maybe they're 15 meters deep. I don't know. Anyway, this is still kind of deep, but like this is, you can swim up there, you know. Second of all, you're lighting a distress flare in an enclosed life pod, no windows besides this, but that doesn't really count. Distress flare in an enclosed life pod underwater. Who do you think is going to see that?
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Let's check out life pod 17. And I think we'll hop off real quick. This is shallow. I can stand on this. It's pretty neat. It's cool. Anyway. Does it use extra power to have the flashlight or the map on? Creepvine Forest honestly might be my favorite biome. It's so cool. There's just something about it. I love the Creepvine Forest. Especially at night. Look at that. The Creepvine Forest at night is just... fantastic. Look how deep it goes. There's Creepvine clusters all the way over there. It's amazing. I love the Creepvine Forest. You know, especially at night. Let me get directly over this and everything. That's good. Good enough.
Those scans show
Yep.
leading to an unknown environment.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Integrating new PDA data.
What do you want? Get out of here. Go back in your sand. What are you telling me to scan? You think the sea moth, but I wasn't looking at it. Look, dude. Leave me alone. I don't care. It's dying. It's dying. I don't care. Oh, bitch.
30 seconds.
Way too mad at a fictional shark. It's just trying to survive. You know, I'm trying to survive too, so. Well, look at that. What's this? Let's watch the sunrise. Okay, well, the the precursor island is kind of in the way. Okay. I think putting a cloud in front of the precursor and the floating islands is creative to hide them, but like, they stick out like a sore thumb. I mean, I think they're also meant to be navigation methods once you know where they are. But like, no, you see the island. But once you know they're there, they really just stick out. But, you know, I'm gonna go now. Like, Arkham Knight. So.